is Haley.
Hi,
We're just gonna.
Hi.
Okay, so we're just gonna talk about alcohol and drugs and how it can affect sports performances. So first, I'm gonna ask a few questions. Myth or fact? Drinking coffee or taking cold showers are always a good way of sobering up quicker.
Myth.
Myth.
I'm so proud.
Fact.
All right, it's a myth. There's no shortcuts to sobering up. Myth or fact? Alcohol gives you enough energy to sustain a long workout.
False.
Good job. Actually, it's the opposite. So alcohol is a drug. It's a depressant, so it's going to slow your ability to think, speak, and move. Myth or fact? The FDA removes dangerous supplements from shelves.
False. Myth.
Good.
Sorry.
So the FDA has the right to recall dietary supplements, but the recall could take months or years to go through. Myth or fact? If I test positive for a supplement during a sporting event, I won't get in trouble.
False. Nonsense.
Good job. So the consumption is completely inaccurate. In many instances, the athlete has demonstrated that they're positive and more likely to get suspended from that sport.
Nice.
So we're gonna play a quick game of Kahoot.
Oh, does that mean I stop recording?
Do you want to play with me?
Okay,
Yeah,
Kahoot
sure.
.it or not IT?
Yeah, so no, it is .it.
No, it is
I
not.
have to get close to see the screen.
To see the screen, I'm sorry.
Wait, I can't find my
That's my
phone.
job.
Oh, Caroline.
I don't have service in here.
You know what?
She's
That's
a
an
math
excuse
major.
for losers.
Okay.
She's a math major.
So you guys are gonna have 20 seconds to answer the question.
Oh my gosh.
So make sure you guys get closer.
Yeah, we need the pin.
Question, what if I don't have service in here?
The pin.
That sucks. You can't play.
No Kahoot for me.
1, 6, 9, 5,
Caroline, you need to go back.
6, 7. 1, 6, 9, 5, 6,
Let's see if the
7.
Wi-Fi works.
My nickname's gonna be Raw.
Can everyone see it in the back? Or
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
If anything, Mike have to read the
Hey,
question.
G, you might have to duck a little bit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
I'm not playing because I'm.
Who's lit?
Yeah, I'm not playing because my don't have any service.
10. Okay. Alright, that's fine. As long as
Should
the
we
majority
do
of you guys come on.
SB, why are you screaming your name? Amber.
Amber. Amber? Oh, yeah.
No, Amber's my.
Amber.
That's what it is.
No, Dale called her Amber.
What? It changed
They'll
my
call me Amber for the
Okay,
first
everyone
month
log on.
of me being here.
Everyone log on?
Yeah.
Perfect. We're
Okay.
gonna-
Alright, let's
So
go.
we're gonna
We're
start.
gonna read the question, and then we're also gonna read the answer choices with the color that it corresponds to.
LMAO, who put Dale's favorite?
That's a false fact.
Alright, we're gonna start. Wait, I don't think you can see.
Liddy Titty. Oh, wait.
Your real name?
Okay,
You can.
are you ready?
No.
Yeah.
Not emotionally.
Okay. How long does alcohol impair reaction time after consumption? So red is 12 hours, yellow is 1 hour, blue is 24 hours, and green is 6 hours. Take your time, guys. You guys got 9 seconds left.
Yes, great.
We're tied with Dale's favorite.
Right, so alcohol does impair your
I said
reaction time
6
for up to 12
hours.
hours after consumption.
I'm in 13
I'm
20s.
behind you.
Okay, next.
And I put 1 hour. I think
No,
it's
I'm
reaction.
behind you. Place right now. Your roommate's coming.
Yeah,
Spicy
Okay,
time.
How many
how
days
many
of
days
training
of training
gains?
gains do you lose after heavy drinking? Red is 1 day, yellow is none, blue is 10 days, and green is 14 days.
Jeez, man, these are hard questions.
These were not covered?
Incorrect!
Wow.
Shit.
You guys
I feel like I'm gonna be
did
upset.
I'm in
I'm
first place.
I'm in tied with Dale's favorite, so.
Tori's
professors are gonna watch this back.
Alright, let's be
It takes
quiet.
14 days to catch up on the training that you had already just done.
That's crazy.
Whoa, that is.
A lot.
Wow. That is a lot. Wow.
Yeah, really?
That's like.
That's me.
That's like a whole January for
Who is
me.
more susceptible to getting sick?
True or false?
True or false?
Red is follow is none, blue is 10 days, and green is 14 days.
Jeez, man, these are hard questions.
These were not covered?
Incorrect!
Wow.
Shit.
You guys
I feel like I'm gonna be
Wow.
upset.
I'm in
I'm
first place.
I'm in tied with Dale's favorite, so.
Tori's professors are gonna watch this
back.
Alright, let's
It
be
takes
quiet.
14 days to catch up on the training that you had already just done.
That's crazy.
Whoa, that is.
A lot.
Wow. That is a lot. Wow.
Yeah, really?
That's like.
That's me.
That's like a whole January for
Who
me.
is more susceptible to getting sick?
True or false?
True or false?
Red is false, Blue is
I-
true.
I answered the wrong one.
Hello.
Yeah, because it said false or true.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
it says false or true.
Liv, I'm coming for you.
Who's Gigi
63
Lee?
points behind Chanimal.
Oh.
I'm coming for you.
So binge drinking and consuming more alcohol
I hit the
decreases your
wrong
immune system. The term doping can refer to alcohol consumption and marijuana use. Red
Is this a true or false?
and blue is false.
Oh, now it's that
true.
way.
Switched it up.
Yay, it burns.
Alcohol consumption and marijuana both are included in the doping term.
I've never heard that. That's crazy.
I thought doping was just marijuana.
Marijuana.
We'll get into
The
that,
Mary
don't worry.
Jane.
Yeah, I feel like
What are the
categorize
dangers
doping
of
as needles.
performance-enhancing drugs? The red is heart problems and high blood pressure. The yellow is kidney damage and scarring. Blue is liver damage, and green is heart. All of them. Green is all
I
of them.
put green. It's not liver though.
Yeah, it is.
It can affect your liver.
This is why I'm not a nurse. Oh my god, I'm 12th place. This is.
I'm in
performance-enhancing
13th.
drugs also inhibit growth in teenagers.
Do we get prizes?
Yeah, you get to swim a lap every
What
time you
does
get one.
marijuana prevent? Red is feeling good, yellow is muscle gain, blue is eating, and green is sleeping.
What is it prevent?
Alona,
Definitely not sleeping.
Alona, was your phone
Eating.
okay?
Yeah, it just froze.
Ugh.
Yay, muscle.
I got it.
No point eat it.
I just want to get on the leaderboard. Allie?
What?
No.
Your face looks guilty. She goes, what?
What are the most common performance-enhancing drugs?
I don't know.
Red is marijuana and cocaine. Yellow is alcohol and amphetamines. Blue is creatine and anabolic steroids and steroid precursors. And green is bath salts and ecstasy.
Bath salts. Yummy.
totally want to see a shot.
Good.
Good.
So
You got it incorrect.
Oh.
So the anabolic steroids are like testosterone, and the steroid precursors are like different hormones.
Big blue
Okay.
balls.
What percentage of female collegiate athletes use performance-enhancing drugs?
Uh-oh.
Red is 100%, yellow is 44.4%, blue is 7%, and green is 3%.
I'm gonna go with 44.4.
That's what I did.
Oh my god, I got it wrong.
It is 3%. It is
I
higher
lost my screen.
because of all the NCAA guidelines and drug testing. It's low, but the male
for males, it's
percentage is
higher.
higher.
It's higher for males.
Boys are stupid.
I like
You
it.
right?
Channel,
How
I'm
does
failing
alcohol
this.
consumption after working out affect recovery? Red is it doesn't. I feel great. Yellow makes me recover faster. Blue increases healing time, preventing muscle recovery, and green helps get rid of the lactic acid.
What was the question?
That's a lie.
How does alcohol consumption after working out affect recovery?
It's called milking.
You have 2 seconds.
What? When you roll out your muscles.
Oh my god.
I got it wrong?
So for
Who
this,
is Dale's favorite?
it increases healing time and preventing muscle recovery. So that's how it affects you after working out.
Oh, I didn't read that.
Oh, I didn't understand the question.
Who
is
Dale's favorite?
Okay, so we have one more.
Definitely Allie.
Wow.
What are the effects of marijuana on athletic performance? So red is increases strength and performance.
Yeah, you get to swim a lap every
What
time you
does
get one.
marijuana prevent? Red is feeling good, yellow is muscle gain, blue is eating, and green is sleeping.
What is it prevent?
Alona,
Definitely not sleeping.
Alona, was your phone
Eating.
okay?
Yeah, it just froze.
Ugh.
Yay, muscle.
I got it.
No point eat it.
I just want to get on the leaderboard. Allie?
What?
No.
Your face looks guilty. She goes, what?
What are the most common performance-enhancing drugs?
I don't know.
Red is marijuana and cocaine. Yellow is alcohol and amphetamines. Blue is creatine and anabolic steroids and steroid precursors. And green is bath salts and ecstasy.
Bath salts.
I
Yummy.
totally want to see a shot.
Good.
You
So
got it incorrect.
Oh.
So the anabolic steroids are like testosterone, and the steroid precursors are like different hormones.
Big blue
Okay.
balls.
What percentage of female collegiate athletes use performance-enhancing drugs?
Uh-oh.
Red is 100%, yellow is 44.4%, blue blue is 7%, and green is 3%.
I'm gonna go with 44.4.
That's what I did.
Oh my god, I got it wrong.
It is 3%. It is
I
higher
lost my screen.
because of all the NCAA guidelines and drug testing. It's low, but the male
For males,
percentage is higher.
it's higher for males.
Boys are stupid.
I like
You
it.
right?
Channel,
How
I'm
does
failing
alcohol
this.
consumption after working out affect recovery? Red is it doesn't, I feel great. Yellow makes me recover faster. Blue increases healing time, preventing muscle recovery. And green helps get rid of the lactic acid.
What was the question?
That's a lie.
How does alcohol consumption after working out affect recovery?
It's called milking.
You have 2 seconds.
What? When you roll out your muscles.
Oh my god.
I got it wrong?
So for
Who
this,
is Dale's favorite?
it increases healing time and preventing muscle recovery. So that's how it affects you after working out.
Oh, I didn't read that.
Oh, I didn't understand the question.
Who is Dale's favorite?
Okay, so we have one more.
Wow.
What are the effects of marijuana on athletic performance? So red is increases strength and performance. Yellow is speeds up the regulation of temperature. Blue is increases reaction time, and green is distorts the athlete's perception of reality.
It's definitely reaction time.
Okay, you all got that right. So
I came in last place.
Of course we did.
No, like 4.
I'm
That
a
was
little
my first time
upset.
winning,
You
guys.
got
Good
third.
job.
Yes, yes, look at me.
Okay, so now we're just gonna kind of go over the poster that we made for you guys.
Wait, can I ask a question?
Yes, go ahead.
So one of the questions that you had on the Kahoot was like how like the 3% of women take. Do you guys know what those like, what majority of the women take then?
So
Or
the 3 most popular are the creatine, the steroid precursors, and then the anabolic like steroids.
what you said was like testosterone, right?
Mhm.
So would that like when they take the testosterone, really because like I'm comparing it to males and like what we know, would it be like they would take the testosterone to make them gain like muscles?
Yeah.
Is that okay? I just
Yeah.
wanted
To
to.
have more strength.
Okay, that makes sense.
Just get a peanut.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so first we're gonna talk about
Gina, your
alcohol.
face just popped into the video when you said
So you
that.
can't really see these, but after you guys can come up and look at them. They're just charts by the NCAA that kind of break everything down and how hangovers affect the athletes and everything like that. So ingestion prior to exercise, it depresses the CNS activity, which then compromises motor skills and coordination. This also affects balance. Ingestion after exercise, so this causes dehydration because there's less urine output. It decreases the carbs and electrolytes in your body. And for sleep and hormones, although drinking does induce sleep, it disrupts your cycle and you're less likely to get a good night's sleep.
Okay, so for injury, alcohol causes the blood vessel occur. Muscle development and recovery, so alcohol cancels out any gains from your workout. It causes dehydration, like Haley said, and increases healing time. It depletes sources of energies and prevents your muscles to fully recover. For memory, it inhibits the ability to learn new information, and it decreases your attention, like your focus of attention. Nutrition and endurance. So calories from beer prevent muscle glycogen to be stored. Metabolism of alcohol interferes with the breakdown of lactic acid and can result in the lactic acid buildup in your blood. It also inhibits the absorption of nutrients like vitamin B and folic acid, and it requires increased conditioning to maintain weight. Also, statistically, in order to get a full cleanse from alcohol, it takes 3 to 10 days to fully cleanse your body from any of alcohol's effects. Yes, Gina?
You said how like when you drink alcohol like opens your blood, like so if you like cut yourself if you were drinking, would you bleed out faster?
It wouldn't bleed out faster, but the healing time would be slower than if you were to just do it sober.
So you would clot a lot slower?
You would clot a lot
Okay.
slower.
And like if you like had swelling or something, it would take a while to go down.
Okay.
And that also has to do with your dehydration and everything. So your body's just not regulated.
Yes.
When you said it like builds up the lactic acid in your blood, what is that different than just like building up lactic acid?
No, so lactic acid, as we know, it's from your muscles. It's from working on your muscles. It's all the junk it's getting out, and it goes into your blood. Like that's why we get really sore. the issue is how long does it take for you guys to usually recover from the lactic acid buildup?
Forever.
Roughly.
A long time.
Forever.
It's like
Never.
2 to 3 days at least. Put drinking on top of that, it's gonna add on more time because it's not getting rid of the junk, it's just adding to it.
Ooh.
Yes, Amanda.
I might be jumping ahead on this, but this is all like this part was about like beer and alcohol and stuff. Does like marijuana and like the substances that the NCAA kind of have like the same effect, like with the not being able to clot? I might be jumping the gun on this.
With not being able to clot, not so much. When we talk about the drug portion of it, it more has to do with how you perform rather than the effects after you perform and how it affects your body afterwards.
So not so much the healing time, but in the time of use.
A lot of the marijuana has stuff to do like mentally too.
Okay. I wasn't sure because I know like alcohol, it goes more into the bloodstream where like once again, you guys would know this a lot better. But like where drugs isn't as much, or it's not as like into it, maybe. I don't know how to phrase that. Okay.
You're right. Quick question: does anyone know what equals 1 drink?
Wait, I know.
Wait, what kind of drink are we talking about?
Let's start with beer.
12 ounces.
12 ounces.
Okay. How about wine?
5 ounces.
5 ounces.
How about liquor?
3.
Oh, 2.
1 ounce.
1 ounce.
Already coming in clutch right here.
Okay, and some other quick facts about alcohol. So like we said, after a night out, heavy drinking, it takes 14 days to get back to the way that you were training the night before that you engaged in that behavior. And also, it negatively affects your heart muscles and your lungs.
No, we all know I have bad lungs.
Okay, so now we're on to drugs. So I'm going to talk about the performance-enhancing drugs, which most commonly are the creatine, the anabolic steroids, and the steroid precursors. So what is doping? Does anybody know?
It's like
Getting yourself high.
Yeah.
Did you say puff puff?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the NCAA describes it as the use of drugs or other substances for performance enhancement. This is used to gain a competitive advantage, and this does include alcohol or marijuana, like the Kahoot said. Athletes turn to substances. Drug use so prevalent amongst collegiate athletes. Stress. We're in college.
It
Mentality.
Here,
Physicalness.
To go fast.
To focus.
Okay, so
The pain.
those are all right, but athletes are also less likely to receive treatment for mental illness, so they result in drug use. It often makes athletes, when they're sore or something, to feel better. You have increased access to drugs in college, and also lack of trust in the medical field.
Can I ask, and you guys might not know this,
Yeah.
why don't we get concerned for like the mental illness part?
I think it's more like they just don't get checked, right?
I think it's both. We rarely get checked, and for us, if you think about it, like, no one really thinks about college athletes having an issue. You know, you can handle sports and athletics apparently. Right?
Handle?
They don't think about us when it comes to mental illness.
It's a huge problem amongst especially female athletes in collegiate athletics because, you know, you're tired. They think you're tired. They think you're sad because you have to go to practice. They don't realize that you're actually suffering from something much, much more like anxiety or depression.
Oh my gosh.
That being said, Dale actually can he can vet you for that. Like he can tell, he knows. He's been doing this long enough, so don't feel like at least on this team you're not gonna get what you need, even if you don't know you need it, because you will.
Yeah. So does anybody know some of the dangers of performance enhancing drugs?
You die.
It destroys your body.
Yeah, basically. So oftentimes people who abuse these have heart problems, high blood pressure, kidney damage, liver disease. They have growth problems, and they're overall just declining in health. Yeah, so now we're on to marijuana.
No wonder why
No wonder.
So what are some effects that you guys know that marijuana has on the body?
It gets anxiety.
It makes you hungry.
Distorts
makes
your
you
vision,
anxious.
memory, and your impairment.
Perception
so you
of
move
reality gets distorted.
So it impairs short-term memory. It accelerates muscle fatigue. It can cause extreme anxiety, and it increases the likelihood of chronic bronchitis.
Wow.
That being said,
So does
how do you guys
chlorine.
think that affects us swimming?
Well, we have bad lungs in general, so imagine.
We got the chlorine.
Bad lungs. It's gonna be harder for us to focus and understand things that Dale's trying to teach us. Performance-wise, how do you think it affects us performance-wise?
Slow.
Slow.
Good.
We think
So
we're going so
it
fast.
decreases alertness and slow reaction time. It reduces the effectiveness of the body's ability to absorb oxygen. It inhibits swelling on the body and is unable to regulate body temperature. And it increases heart rate, making the athletes like their heart rate faster. Yes.
Does this include hemp and CBS as well as smoking marijuana?
It includes all types of marijuana, so eating it, smoking it, however else you can get it. Yes.
What do you mean by swell? You've mentioned it a couple times.
I meant sweating. Sorry.
Oh,
Sweating.
okay.
Yeah, sorry, sweating because of the body temperature.
Okay, but
It
also
can't
the
regulate
swelling
it.
thing.
The swelling.
Sorry.
So pretty much going back to like alcohol.
Mhm.
So this is gonna slow everything down. So when we're fatigued, everything is swollen.
Okay.
When you smoke or take an edible or however you're gonna get marijuana, it's gonna decrease that time for that swelling to go down. It's gonna take longer for your body to go back to normal essentially. So appetite and nutrition. What does marijuana do for appetite?
Increases.
Good. So it increases food cravings and it makes it harder to keep your body mass, because you're eating so much. So when you eat, you're gonna gain weight, which then loses all the gains that you just did because of swimming or because of lifting, because of running, etc. Now I'm gonna talk about cocaine.
Ooh.
Yes. So what do you guys know about cocaine?
It's a powder.
You can snort it. Cavities.
Right.
Cavities.
Right.
It's
It's
you
addictive.
can
So you
lose
can
weight
hide it
on
in your
it.
anal cavities?
It's not
No,
the same as
nasal.
crack.
It's very bad for you.
Right. So
It can
Lose
be made
weight,
in a
you
home.
can bleed.
So it can cause heart arrhythmias, it can cause cardiac arrest, and it can also cause seizures. It produces a sudden euphoria. Do you guys know what euphoria is?
No,
No.
You feel really good.
I'm sorry.
It's kind of like an aura. I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah, like the perfect feeling.
The perfect feeling
Oh,
that you're
okay.
like you're in your happy place pretty much. It distorts an athlete's perception of reality because you're in this euphoria. It decreases strength and performance, and it impairs the regular body temperature of an athlete.
And cocaine, with the distorting the reality, a lot of times like athletes become very cocky and think they're a lot better than they are, which also adds to their mental problems and everything like that.
Do you guys have any questions? No. Yes.
What would you guys suggest doing for if someone has ingested in these drugs or like alcohols before, and like they have, because like we go on dry season. What do you feel like they need to do when like we're on dry season and they feel like the need and like all this other stuff?
I would say
Did
like
that make
personally,
sense?
like if you're feeling like you need alcohol, or like you need marijuana, or you need like performance enhancing drugs or cocaine, like try and direct yourself somewhere else, whether it be surround yourself with people who's not doing those things, or get involved with something else, such as like a club, which is really hard because we have J-term and there's not a lot going on, but almost like redirecting your focus to the pool, to whatever you're doing, so that you have no energy left where all you want to do is like relax and eat and watch a movie, so you're really, really tired, because once you're out of practice and if you still have energy, like that's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to get that energy out somehow, and a lot of the time it's drinking, it's smoking, it's doing drugs, it's trying to act like you're this big guy, and that's not the right thing to do because it's going to hurt you in the end for performance-wise.
Basically, you need to find also different pleasures, because people do cocaine and smoke marijuana to reach that state, like that perfect state. So in order to find that perfect state, you need to find other interests and, like Tori said, kind of keep your mind off of it.
Any other questions? Okay, we have this post test. It's only 5 questions, and I bet you all are gonna get 100.
Why?
I have
Tori,
pencils.
Do I have to take it since I'm the filmer?
I've been test all day.
Can we stop filming? Or do you want me to film
No,
this?
keep
Okay. We're gonna have footage of just Tori standing there.
Guys, I'm gonna fail this test.
Okay, so I think multiple choice.
I have.
Holy shit.
I think we might have enough, but thank
You're
you.
so warm. I'm so cold.
We're just gonna look to
We'll
see how much you guys like retain.
And we'll just share answers after like
Yeah, we'll go over it.
Sharing is
So you
very
take it.
Wait, don't bring it back.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
We put our names on it.
If you'd like to, it
Okay.
does not matter.
Will someone? I was like, will someone not have? Thank you.
I need to let you guys know how good I do.
I don't have to take it.
Okay, so we'll just give you guys a few minutes to complete it. Oh, okay,
I'll
you
take
guys.
it with you.
And when you guys are done, just wait and we'll go over it together.
Sure. Yeah.
Mia, be quiet.
We're trying to focus. Oh no, no.
What are you doing? Number 3. What is doing? Oh my god.
That was good.
There's a change in font.
There's a change in font.
Whatever I say it is.
One bottle of wine.
Definitely the one bottle of wine.
These were good, guys.
No, it's definitely whatever I say it is.
It's definitely one of the 7 dwarfs.
I feel confident for this one.
Yeah, Carolyn.
Whatever I say.
When you guys are done, just kind of be like, just so I can see.
Just take my test. I got 100 here.
This might be the only test I ever get 100 on.
Okay, is everyone done or
Our ticket was
almost done?
Mia.
Okay, so question
Oh.
1. How long does it usually take to detox your body completely from drugs?
C.
Good job. How does alcohol affect an athlete's recovery
All
after
of the
exercising?
D.
Good job. What is doping?
A.
I hope no one put B.
I put B.
Okay, well, what's number 4?
D.
Okay. And number 5?
B.
Yay. Good job.
Yay!
Nice.
So
We
much.
went.
Your test was like this today.
Yes.
Hey, can we do a popping clap?
This was a test in Canada, guys.
Yeah, this is my